For today, we wanted to talk about the budgeting and financing your move into Greenville, North Carolina.
Now, did you know that the average cost of a local move is $1,250, where the average long distance move in this country is $48,900? This is from DIYs all the way up to companies paying for you. So really understanding that a budget and financing are important is going to help us be able to move to Greenville. Now, you might be in a situation to where you just pack your car and you move and you just hop on the highway and then that's it. Then you get there and you buy everything. Or we're talking about a substantial amount of stuff that you're going to be moving. So everybody's a little different.
Exactly. That's why we wanted to talk about to you in creating a comprehensive budget that if you wanted to go about it step by step, you have the clue and idea what is the budget, what is the crucial in your budget, and what is the idea. And we are here to break it down for you.
And we'll even give you our own tips because we've done the long distance moves ourselves. So number one is, of course, we have to know what our moving expenses are. Get quotes, get at least 3 different quotes. Get professional movers, get brokerages, get the DIYs. We did U-Pack ourselves, so get the quotes. All of this is not just that one quote. It's the trek rental, the fuel costs, any travel related expenses. If you can figure out where you're going to stay every single night, you can kind of control that budget too. And then also maybe you need to store how much is storage. What if the house is delayed? For us, we budgeted in that $800 just to keep it on the truck because you have to keep that in track. So your moving expenses are very important to take track of.
Exactly. The next thing is the closing costs, and these days with the NAR settlement is really agent's fee, which is between 2.5% to 3%. And so far in our market in Greenville, North Carolina, most and historically sellers cover actually this cost. And besides, also you have closing costs associated to your own loan too.
No, we're just going to say with the NAR settlement, it has, of course, everything is negotiable, and that's where we're going to leave it. Everything is negotiable. Now, with inspections and appraisals, these are things to make sure that you're going to get the house that's going to be in good shape, and of course, it is worth the money that you're spending on it.
The next thing is a tax and insurance is one of the 4 elements that is part of your mortgage. Of course, if you're a cash buyer, it's going to be different route, but for somebody that gets the loan, this is the property tax and homeowners insurance and possibly mortgage insurance is one of the elements that you need to make sure that is in your monthly payment.
Now, for home related expenses, of course, repairs or emergency fund is very important to have that way, because what happens if you go to plug in the washing machine and then all the water goes everywhere? It's very not likely not going to happen, but emergencies do happen, so we have to be prepared for the emergencies.
Exactly. And then definitely is the hookup for the setting utilities like electricity, water, and gas. In Greenville, most of the area, not all the area, most of the area, we're just dealing with the one big company.
Not if we leave life in Winterville, you might have to.
Greenville Utilities, and it could be different things, but that is the major portion of it.
And of course, if you need places, you need furniture, you need appliances, like you're buying a new construction, you don't have washer dryer, well, then we need to talk about buying that washer dryer. The next thing we're talking about is financing options, right? Through your finances can be overwhelming if you've never taken ownership before, so it's really great to take ownership. And the step 1 is, of course, getting a pre-approved for mortgage. Guys, Victoria, welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
Exactly. Therefore, before doing this, go into annualcreditreport.com, get your credit, understand that what is your credit score stands, definitely, and have a proof of income, your tax ready, all the income, bank statement. These things are just things that the lender they needed, and this way you are ready to go on this journey.
The second thing we're hearing about is down payment assistance. So there are various programs out there. We've helped many people go into a house with 0 down. So it's not like, and even sometimes employers even do pay for it. I've not seen that myself, but I've heard of it. But I've definitely helped people get into homes with 0 money, not just USDA. It could be a FHA loan. So there are ways to get into homes cheaper than you imagine.
Exactly. And of course, a loan program is also very crucial. Understanding what rates coming at this filming of this video, the government and Federal Reserve having a meeting in September 17, and definitely they're going to work on that to lower the target interest rate. But you need to also understanding which loan benefits you, like FHA for the first time home buyer with a lower down payment as low as 3.5%. If you are veterans, thank you for your services. 100% financing. If you're conventional, we are talking about 5% down payment, which could be also with your credit, could be you getting a better competitive interest rate too.
I want to just add, yes, we are not loan officers, and I don't like to be in your financial business if I can help it. However, when I talk to you for the first time and we are having a money conversation, I'm going to ask a couple questions because I know people who work in various areas. So therefore, if you tell me that we're looking for down payment assistance, then I know that we're going to talk to these type of people who are better in that situation. Whereas if you talk to me about something else, I can point you in different directions. So making sure we're not trying to get into your business as real estate agents. I don't like to know your finances, but I do like to help people. So we like to tell people the best options that we have in our area.
Exactly. Therefore, now we wanted to talk about some expenses and researching potential moving costs from you from another state to here to North Carolina, specifically Greenville, North Carolina.
Okay, so again, making sure you have that emergency fund, I think, is key for everything. And then make sure if you do have a savings account, it's great to make sure you have it and try to keep your debt as low as possible, especially when you're trying to buy a house as well. Debt is important.
Exactly. Therefore, in general, rule of thumb is most of the lenders for the FHA or conventional, they want something between 43 to 46%. If you're VA, they are more lenient. You might be able to even have the debt to income ratio between 50 to 55.
But basically understanding by planning this out, by having a budget, by taking ownership of our finances, we're looking at our potential costs. We are on the way to lower our stress, make this an amazing transition to Greenville, North Carolina, because it's a great place to live. We love it here, and you're going to love it here too, especially if you come in financially stable and sound, then you're in a great position to be financially well-being all your life.
Exactly. Therefore, you finish? You want to add anything
No,
else?
I think that's good.
And don't forget to watch all of our playlists in Living in Greenville and Guide to Relocating to Greenville. And also, don't forget, call us, Alan Victoria Pinder, at 252-327-3357. We are here to help you with all of your real estate needs. And at the end, we want to ask you to leave us a comment and push us that subscribe button to support our channel. We love to connect with you, and see you next time.